Dallas, make sure you're here for our Mavericks mini flag giveaway game. The perfect game for the whole family since every fan in the building gets their own Mavericks mini flag. We'll see you here.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so hurry your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for Mavericks season tickets today.
Oh, wow. Coming up, we've got some exciting giveaways, including detailed through poster nights. Every fan in attendance will receive a poster featuring the best game groups in the NBA and on the planet Earth. Dallas, we want you to join us for future Mavericks home games. Just stop out and take a booth or visit us online to learn more. We want your time of year to be enjoyable and incident-free.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. We've already seen some great plays from this year's rookie class, and there will surely be more to follow as we move through the month of November. Now let's look at the rookies leading the charge with their play in the Rookie of the Year race. He's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And it looks like we've got a really special rookie class this year. These are players who have already had a big impact.
Boy, at this point, it looks like it's going to be quite the race for Rookie of the Year. Still very early, but it looks like we've got several worthy candidates.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Williamson in at the 4 slot. And for Dallas, Marvin Bagley is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Irving. Then it's Flagg. And it's Henry in at the 2. Shot clock at 5. Murray for 3. Bagley with the rebound. Let's take a look at Dallas. A 2-0 start in their NBA Cup. What an incredible opportunity they have here tonight.
A win tonight gets them to 3-0. It puts them in the driver's seat to advance out of their group. Normally, 3 wins is the magic number to get to the quarters.
And as for New Orleans, well, they come in 0-2 so far, and now have to play away from their home arena. You know, it's hard enough to win in this league, especially, though, on the road.
All the momentum and odds seem to be against them heading into this one. But if they come out with a win, watch their confidence skyrocket.
P.J. Washington sends it back. Folks, he can be an enforcer on that end.
He gets that one.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Down low.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Irving passes to Bagley. The 3 from MP. And the Mavericks another 3.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Takes a step back. Pass to Bey. Launches a 3. A rebound by Washington.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
And here is Williamson. Following the 3-pointer by MP. Back to Williamson. Pass to Bey. Jordan sets the pick for Bey. And a miss there on the triple. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Lets it go from deep. And the Mavericks another three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 19. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. And here is Irving. Following the three-pointer by MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Henry's got 20.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
New Orleans gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Williamson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Murray. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Here's Bagley. Dallas moving the ball around. Lets it go with the 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, the right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And here is Williamson, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the...
For a different look here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Caleb Martin. Flag comes in for Marshall. MP's checked in for Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Williams. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Marvin Bagley is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's MP. Then there's Irving. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Here's Williamson. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
MP outside. Latrey buries the long-range jumper. Henry's got 23.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Williamson in the post. Defended by Bagley. And good that time. Murray's got 13 points.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in for Flag. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for Murray.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Bay. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And the Pelicans miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the Mavericks call time here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out New Orleans. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Pelicans are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And Williamson gets it to go.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
MP outside. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, Williamson. He's got 9. With the drive.
Oh. You got to be kidding.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so it's MP making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
When I look at the Mavericks, they're making an early statement. we're the team to beat. I know the season's a marathon, but at this point, I don't know how you pick against them.
Agreed. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Mavericks.
They're really hitting the ball. It's making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Irving, and we're going courtside for a report on Marvin Bagley. Allie, take it away.
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. You've got Sadiq Bey. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And we've seen so much offensive growth from Murray. He's become a guy who can have nights like this.
MP outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Henry with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Flag with it, working on Bay. Flag with it, 14 points for him. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Flag's got 16 points.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Murray outside. Pass to Williamson. Stolen by Washington. Here's Flag. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williamson against Washington. Williamson in the post. Good D by Irving.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Flag throws it down.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flag is everywhere.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Jordan. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Back to Irving. Here's the 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Calls timeout. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Christie the pass to Henry. Over in the corner, Marshall. Outside Williams. Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Najee Marshall's out there with Max Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's MP. And it's Williams at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Murray, and the rejection by Lively. MP outside. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Pass to Jordan. Now Williamson. Marshall defending. New Orleans moving it around. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 48.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Dallas.
Dallas has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And Marshall kicks to Williams. A 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
The three connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Bucket is good.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. Henry's got 57 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Williams against Murray. Williams looking over the floor. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A $50 and a win. And I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without the other. You really mean it, though? Isn't that what players have to say? What's the danger in admitting what anybody who's played at any level knows to be true? Scoring is fun.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble, Dominic.
Hey, I'm just asking questions, MP.
I mean, yeah, it's fun, but I can get buckets on my own in my driveway. You play on a team because you want to achieve something greater than personal glory, you know? Don't get me wrong, I want the personal glory too, but winning as a team is the entire point.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. So long, everyone.